all of the best people have cuddly black cats. For the past 13 months, 55 Steps has been driving me insane. Now normally I would never start to talk about the distribution when I'm reviewing a film, but this is absolutely essential to how excited I am about this. So in September 2017, 55 Steps went to the Toronto International Film Festival. I thought, fantastic, a new Helena Bonham Carter film. I have her initials on my wrist, I absolutely love her. And then it was released in the cinemas in Germany in May of the following year, of this year, under the name of Eleanor Colette, and was German dubbed. I thought, okay, we must be getting the English release soon. And then it was announced on Amazon.de that the film would be released on DVD in November. I got in touch with Amazon and it was going to be the German dubbed version, of course. It was released in Germany. And I was really confused. And then out of nowhere, this week, we get an English trailer, a full English trailer, and it's released on iTunes. So I don't know why it took so long. I couldn't get answers from anybody about a release. But it doesn't matter. It's here. I've seen it. Was it worth the wait? Absolutely. So 55 Steps, dubbed Eleanor and Colette in some of its other releases, is based on a true story. It's directed by Bille and written by Rosin, and it's about Eleanor Riese, who is a patient with some mental health problems, and she gets in touch with a patient rights lawyer called Colette, and she gets on board to try and fight for the rights of the patients in this hospital, but also across the country. This is set in America, and it's all about their journey together and the problems that Eleanor has to try and overcome while they're together fighting for better treatment and better care of patients. So that itself is obviously quite an intense topic. As I said, this was based on a true story, but it wasn't a subject that I knew anything about before watching this, and while I think there's a whole lot more I could learn, I do feel a bit more informed and a little bit more educated about the way patients used to be treated, and we do get to see some very, I wouldn't say graphic, but some very raw emotions and some really kind of heartbreaking scenes with some of the treatments, and it will reach out to you. And I think the reason that this film works so well is because of the character of Eleanor. And she is sensational. She's so easy to warm to. As soon as you see her, you think, I'm gonna like her. And you do, and from start to finish, you go on this journey with her. And yes, Colette, her lawyer, is important, and obviously she plays a pivotal role in this. But for me, it could easily have been called the Eleanor movie, because we are completely taken through the journey by her side. So the story itself is brilliant. Then we come to the actual cast and the characters. So as I said, Colette is very good. She's played by Hilary Swank. I think it was a great performance. I don't know, of course, how she relates to the actual lawyer from the true story, but the treatment of this character I thought was great because we got some quite legal technical details in there, but without making this character seem cold. There wasn't really a complete barrier there, but there was at some points, and that was essential for the character development, and I thought that worked really well. Then we come to Helena. HBC, oh my goodness, this is one of her best, strongest, most amazing performances ever, and it's for that reason why I'm really upset that it's kind of just been kind of dwindled out and not really had a massive UK distribution and hasn't really arrived here with a bang. Because everybody needs to see this performance. Heartbreaking. I don't want to spoil it, but at the beginning, at the opening, we first see her, the first time we see her, she's being treated quite brutally. And just straight away I thought, this is really going to push HBC to the limits. And I don't know if she found it difficult as an actress. I don't know if she found it overwhelming. But looking at it, you wouldn't tell. 55 Steps has a pretty amazing soundtrack. We actually have some music in scenes because Eleanor loves her record player and she often puts on music, and the songs that are chosen are gorgeous. They're so beautiful and a little bit emotional. So it's been a 13-month wait since it was first released at Toronto International Film Festival. I don't know how long it'd been counted down before that when I first found out about it, but I have to say that it was 100% worth the wait. If you haven't seen 55 Steps, please head over to iTunes and see it. Honestly, I was this close to flying out to Germany to watch it, but then I thought, well, my German's not that good and I don't really want to see a dubbed version anyway. I'm glad I held out. One of HBC's most amazing performances. Eleanor as a character is incredible. I do want to read more about her story. Do watch this film and let me know what you think of it. I will be talking about this for a very long time, as I have been doing for about a year and a half now, I'd guess. So, 55 Steps, The journey doesn't end here.